when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the East Carolina Pirates, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bears will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So East Carolina's offense will start this game off with the football. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches need.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely no...
Coaching. Pause. You have 6 options. Depth. Entering depth chart. AHP. Slot 2. Slot 3. F. T. C. CP. LS. K. 3 DRG. Slot 2. P RLE RNT R 3 KR PR CAD PWHG Slot 2 Slot 3 Slot 1 Enter.
Run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. Catch in the middle, it's Connor. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
There are 8 categories.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Shuffle builds is selected.
Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Connor. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
You have 12 options.
And the Pirates are on the move. Handoff from the gun.
Entering insides, RPO curls.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Pirates, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run in the red zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had 1 extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
The Bears offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, he showed off his arm talent, he had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Right back to the well. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Cover 6, Willie.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Double mud. There are 6
and this is every defensive coordinator's dream, right? Watching your defense go out on first down TFL, second down TFL. Now you set up third and long. Everybody knows they're going to throw it.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
The Bears will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
There are 8 categories.
Offense goes on the attack on first and 10.
Selected.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Connor. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Gun.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Pirates getting set on first and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU.
Entering play call,
for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Hoy. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all 3 phases.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I know, everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
The Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Inside zone.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And your decision to go for it on 4th down has a lot to do with your kicker. How strong is his leg? Some of these guys nowadays, they can boot the ball 50, 60 yards, no problem. Do I believe in him or do I go for it? And they believed in their offense. They went for it. They got the first down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the change. It's at the 22.
There are 8 categories.
The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10.
Is selected.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Thanks to grab.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
RPO peak slant.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch him.
And he waltzes in for the score.
Entering
Touchdown,
play
Purple
call,
Pirates.
coach suggestions. There are 8
They have
categories.
been
You
road
have
warriors
15
here in this game,
options.
coming
Back
into
down
a
to
tough
selected.
environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been
Entering
absolutely
play call,
dominant.
you
Their
have 5
defense is
options.
not
Pick
allowed a
off left
point,
to selected.
and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Joyner. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
There are 6 categories.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Snags it quickly on the left.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
There are 6 categories.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them.
Turning it on. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Right, and I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe...
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Bearcats is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking for a deep man. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
There are 6 categories.
The Bears will hustle to the line. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the 1st down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. That completion has them right on the
Entering
doorstep. They'll
post
mark it at the
5
1.
options.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Power ahead. And there was nowhere to
Entering
go,
play
just
call.
stopped in his tracks in the
Suggestions. There are
backfield.
6. Give cushion.
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown,
Entering play
Bears!
call.
Quick strike through the air for the
There are 6
score.
categories.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to put to a half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
Entering
come out
play
to the
call.
25-yard line.
Click gun. Option. Up doubles. All curl. Slot fade cross.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Stick knot.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Going for the big play. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Caught over the middle. It's Connor. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
Options. Cover 4 quarters is selected.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. Hits him with a stiff arm. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field.
Spread.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Bears. And the comeback is on.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That 3-touchdown lead has been cut to 7. The momentum has shifted, and now a chance to get it back on this drive. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
Play call.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You have 12 options.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Pirates will have it 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snagged in the middle. It's Rodgers. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Pirates had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, Pirates! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
There are 8 categories.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that.
There he goes. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
There are 6 categories.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Bears will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Connor. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down.
You have 12 options. Wysale is selected.
Give to the running back. Got enough for the 1st down. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Entering blast RPO zone. All curl blast click these pot smash.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He's looking to pass. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Entering play call.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Categories. You have 15
they
options.
extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end, scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Missouri State offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There are 6 categories.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Spread.
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
Entering play call formation. There are 6 coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
So here comes the Bear offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
The Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
There are 6 categories.
And the Bears want to move quickly.
Cover 3 Sky is selected.
The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to
Categories.
get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this
Entering
entire
play
game.
call. Coach
You don't have to make
suggestions.
things
There are 6
complicated. You
categories.
see zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to them after the catches. Their specialty can make some magic happen.
The give from the gun. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Formation. There are 6. Option is over. There are 6 categories. You
It
have
would take
36
a miracle
options.
to
Spread.
get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going.
Entering
Goes
play
out of
call.
bounds on the
Over.
play, and he's
There are
got him
6
set up 1st
categories.
and
You
goal.
have 36 options.
This offense, you can tell, it's confident, man. 4th down and short in the red zone. Yeah, you could probably kick a field goal, but they stay aggressive. They trust their passing attack. Nice job
Entering
getting
play
rid of the
call.
football
Over.
on
There
time,
are 6
setting up the
categories.
1st and goal.
Spread.
Can the D
Spread.
deny them on 2nd and goal? On the ground. And he takes it in for a score.
Entering
Touchdown
play call.
Bears.
Coach suggestions.
They'll try to
There are
tack
6
one more on their
categories.
score.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Entering
And
play
the extra
call.
point
You have
is
7
good, but they still
options.
trail
Flag 4.
35-21.
Return left is selected.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end,
Entering
return
play
it
call.
to the
Coach
other.
suggestions.
And now you get to
There are 8
celebrate. What a
categories.
beautiful
You have
job. We always
15
talk about
options.
defense. We always talk
Add
about
empty
offense.
selected.
But, man, when your special teams come through for you
Entering
and
play
score,
call. You
it
have
is
5
huge,
options.
and it
You have
provides
left is
such a
selected.
boost for the crowd.
And he'll just take a knee, and this
Entering
drive will start
coach
at the
suggestions.
25.
There are 6 categories.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gets it out fast. This is the kind of run that falls in the
Entering play
category
call.
of sanctioned
Suggestions.
violence
There are
as he's
6
up to the
categories.
31.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and lead the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football,
Entering play
ready to
call.
run another play.
Suggestions.
The
There are
Bears
6
come to the line in a
categories.
hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Entering play call.
They bring him down, but not
Suggestions.
before
There are
he's
6
able to pick up the
categories.
1st down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
There are 6
Well, that's just a great play
categories.
by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The inside handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the
Entering play
15-yard line, and
call.
a big red
Suggestions.
zone
There are 6
opportunity here.
categories.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants it all. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He goes
Entering
down
play
after
call.
the short
Coach
return, but
suggestions.
what
There are
a
8
play to get
categories.
the
You have
football
12
back.
options. Toss slide is selected.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
There are 21
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes a grab on the shot. Oh, he's getting ahead of... Touchdown, ECU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They stretch this lead here in the fourth, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Let's go! Leaves it with the running back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
Zings it complete to the right. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He's got his man, makes the grab. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. And the Bears in a good spot here with second and short.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Missouri State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different